Ever since you laid eyes on me, you've been barking up.
Greetings from just across the New York-New Jersey border in New Jersey at MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the New York Jets. Mike Tirico with Greg Olson. We're ready to start year 2 together in the booth. Off we go from MetLife Stadium. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Come on, set.
RPO and a quick hit to Smith and Jigba. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a 1st down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. From the 46, here's 2nd down and 5.
Ready.
A run with the Central Florida product, R.J. Harvey. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happy. Gonna lose a yard.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Here's 3rd and 7.
Let's go now.
Now Lance. That's taken in. It's R.J. Harvey. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the 1st down.
And the Jets, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here's Lance. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 20.
First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a 1st down.
And he's come out of the game on fire here, Mike, early. He's yet to throw an incompletion on this opening drive, and as he now approaches the opponent's side of the field and they start thinking points on that other sideline, this defensive play caller has to be looking at that call sheet saying, what can I do to slow this guy down? Because with the way this game has started, he could be in for a big day.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
To the 10-yard line. He is out of bounds there. A pickup of 14 on that one. And the Jets have a 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Mega, 22 needle, drill green. Drill, 52. Ready.
Now this is going to be a design. The ball comes out. One of the Steelers has it. Accelerating toward midfield. Inside the 20.
For most of these defensive linemen, Mike, they go the entire season and never touch the ball. So when they get their shot, they try to take advantage of it, and that's exactly what this big guy did here. Doesn't quite take it all the way for a touchdown, but he sets his offense up in a great spot.
They'll run it with Tony Pollard. And a good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that one.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the Jets' 9-yard line.
It is 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. Metcalf, left side, he's got it. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Jackson on 3rd and 2. He pulls it in around the 5. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Now Jackson on 4th down. And he'll fight forwards. Doesn't get a hold up, but he got what he needed. It is 1st and goal coming up.
This play actually really well defended here. But I'll tell you, Mike, as you know, my philosophy is the tight end is always open, and this just supports my case.
A great chance to convert that early turnover into points. Here's 1st and goal.
No, we changed it.
Play action now. Jackson. This one on the floor. And he's in. Nicole Hardman. Touchdown Steelers. Harrison Butker now for the extra point. And he misses the extra point. No good, and this will remain a 6-0 game. So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. This returnable from the 4. Oh, he's got room past the 30. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
At their own 43-yard line.
I just want to rock. Body out of ya. Shorty got that body out of ya.
Green Jack, ready. 45, white, light blue.
Now, faking the give. He's got his tight end, Arande Gadsden the second. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. The Jets have it here to start quarter number 2. They begin with a 3rd down and 3.
Down. Set.
They'll try to run here with Harvey. That's going to be pretty close. Looked at first glance that he had it in. He does. First down.
I think there's one of those play calls, Mike, that really just comes down to understanding your personnel. You realize, okay, your back is not one of those big bruising guys, run it up the middle on 3rd and short. Instead, use the speed, use the vision, get them outside the offensive line, and let them find that space to pick up the first down.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Set. Ready.
Smith and Jigba left side. He's got it. And he'll wind up getting about 7 yards as he is forced out of bounds.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 2.
Set. Hut. Hut. Hut.
A run with Harvey. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Give him 14 on that one. Good for a Jets first down.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Again, it's Harvey. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
24-yard line.
Let's go now. Black, yellow, 22. Ready.
Throwing, Lance. He'll find the rookie 3rd-round pick, Kyle Williams. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. First down and goal.
Set.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. And the Steelers are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. In motion, it's Waddle. On play action, here's Jackson. Catch left side is made by Higgins. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
That quarterback called that play in the huddle. That ball was only going to one guy. He was the first read, the second read, and the check down, and it was called to perfection. They got the perfect look and led to a nice game.
They run it straight ahead with Pollard. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
Third and short, Jackson. That's caught. Left side, it's complete. He's going to have that first down, gain of 6, as they convert on 3rd down.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense like we saw here, it's a lot more simpler. Understand the concept of the play, understand where the holes in the defense are, and get there and be friendly to the quarterback. And if you're open, stay open. That's NFL route running. That's what the best guys do.
Up the middle, here comes Pollard. And he'll be taken down just shy of the 30. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Nice shot. Come on. Nice shot.
From the gun, Jackson. He'll get this out wide to Pollard.
This is a great example, Mike, of playing zone defense at a high level. They're trying to threaten him. They're trying to put 2 guys in his zone and see which guy he's going to choose. In this case, they try to out-leverage him into the flat. He's not having it. He brings him down for no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. To throw is Jackson. He'll look for Pollard out of the backfield. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down.
DC, ready?
Nice shot. Shut up. Nice shot.
Here's Jackson. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
So the hope is your 1/3 down conversion from really jump-starting a possession that ultimately leads in points. But after that 3rd down incompletion, kind of throws a wrench into those plans.
And he didn't get the check he was hoping for on that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's touchback.
20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Set. 33. Yellow. Red. Yellow. Blaster. 6. Set. Cut.
Lance. That's to the left side where he's got Kincaid. And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 39-yard line. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Yellow. 22. Ready?
Lance looking to throw. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't. Defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
95. Black shot.
To throw is Lance. Throwing left side. And it's taken in by Williams. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Red. 30. Smash. Red. White.
Now Lance. Pass complete right side to Kincaid.
On the ball.
2nd and 7.
Kincaid. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the Steelers' 43-yard line.
97. Hut.
On the give, it's Harvey. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Now a timeout, Jets. It'll be their 2nd, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half. Here comes 3rd and 6.
Ready. Yellow. 43. 10 cycles. Ready.
Here's Lance. Forced to his right. Taking off, he'll try to get there. A great job of knowing when to go. He gets 17 yards on that run and a 1st down.
That's another
Go.
Jets
10.
1st down.
Ready.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He's to the 15. And he will score. Touchdown, New York. And And that's a football to hold on to for his first NFL touchdown in his very first NFL game.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done. If you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate, and great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Jackson. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
In motion, it's Waddle. Now Jackson on the move. That is caught left side by Waddle. And he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, but now it's 3rd down.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
3rd and 6. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Kamari Lassiter. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I would love to see his weapons do a better job, Mike, especially in the middle of the field, getting open in these zones. I just feel like there's been tight coverage, a lot of little windows to throw through, and yes, anytime you turn the ball over, it's on the quarterback, but the rest of this supporting unit needs to do a better job helping.
Ready?
To throw, here's Lance. That's swung out to Harvey. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6. Here comes Chris Boswell to try a field goal. Spotted at the 45. This is a 55-yard attempt. And this is no good. Could not get it on target. So it is a 1-point game here at the half as we check in with Scott Hansen for our halftime report. Scott. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. On 1st and 10, Jackson. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. 15-yard pickup there. Good for a Steeler first down.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
And that one shut down quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From a couple yards beyond midfield, here's 2nd and 8. Play action now. Jackson pushed out to his left. He's going to run it.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's going to have enough for a first down. He's out of bounds after a gain of 5.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up a first down.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Jalen Waddle, the intended target, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor, and this time it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
2nd and 10. Jackson now. This one intercepted. Picked off by Tyrell Dodson. And the Jets are going to get it back here just past the 35.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. This defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On first down, it's Harvey. And the defense strings him out. He'll fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
He was brought down by his second.
You can tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. The screen works for 10 yards and a first down.
Good for Jets. First down.
Ready.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Throwing, Lance. Catch is made. That is Williams. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
That's another Jets. First down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. Exiting the pocket right. Now he'll run it.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
Handoff now for Harvey. And the Jets are going to have first and goal. Good running. Gets them down to about the 2-yard line.
But huge advantage to red zone offense is the ability to run the ball. In this case, I thought he was going to score. Takes it all the way down inside the 2, sets up 1st and goal.
Harvey is into the end zone for a Jets touchdown.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
This taken at the 5. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
A first down throw for Jackson. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this 3rd quarter.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball down.
And he's going to be taken down. They sack him on what will be the final play of this 3rd quarter. They need one right now. 3rd and long. Jackson. That one is complete to Hardman. Wow, a pretty good comeback to say the least. Not enough for a first down, but a really solid pickup. And it brings us to 4th down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. In motion, it's Waddle. Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Edgerrin Cooper. So they make the decision on 4th down to try to go for it. Instead, it goes back the other way for a pick 6.
Yeah, and anytime you go for it on 4th down, you're saying, hey, we don't mind rolling the dice and taking some chances. In this case, it backfires. The defense is able to capitalize, and they take it all the way back the other way.
Boswell adds the extra point, and the Jets extend it to a 21-6 advantage.
Steelers 6. Chris Boswell set to kick off.
Boswell now, following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. The dangerous Mecole Hardman on the return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
On play action, here's Jackson. Pass right side. And, oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The Jets have got it. And he's going to score again. How about that for a daily double? The 2nd defensive touchdown he's scored in this game. Boswell now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Jets will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Steelers 6. Chris Boswell set to kick off.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Hardman now to return it. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. From the gun, Jackson. That's complete. It's Waddle. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up second and 3 at the 29-yard line.
Second down, Jackson. He'll get this out wide to Pollard. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
BC, right? It's going to be third. They need 1. Jackson looking to throw. He's got the first down, not by a whole lot. Only gets 3. That's all he needed for a new set of downs.
Really just comes down to everybody understanding the situation. You realize how many yards do I need to get for the first down and just make sure at least one of my receivers is past the sticks. That's where he went with the ball, and they're able to convert.
He'll look for Pollard out of the backfield. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Brings up second and 9 at the 36-yard line.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second and 9. Jackson up top again. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
On third down, Jackson. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Fourth down, Jackson. That's taken in, and he's going to have the Steelers first down. They wind up getting 13 yards on that fourth down conversion.
A gain of 13 yards. First down.
Now Pollard. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
Like the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a first down.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
Off the play fake, Jackson. Taking off. Oh, the ball is out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. They'll come up now for second down and 4. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. Third down coming up.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Here's a third down and 4. Now, Jackson. That is caught. Finding Higgins. And he'll take this one in. Elijah Higgins. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. The quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown. I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on two-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
Jets take over first and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
I should probably sign a head, boy, because I got all the heads.
Watch out now. 50 carries. Here we go.
RPO and a quick hit to Smith and Jigba. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5.
Yellow, 43. Hut.
They'll drop to throw. Taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba. And he will score. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, New York. On for the extra point is Boswell. He's got it. And the Jets tack on one more to their lead.
Jets 35, Steelers 14. Chris Boswell set to kick off.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35.
You see it?
On first and 10, Jackson. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Darian Jones.
Jackson's pass intercepted. The Jets take over first and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Look, here we go. Set. Ready?
He'll get this out to the left flat.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done.
It's a gain of 2.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best.
And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. This has got to feel good, Greg. You open at home and a great performance with one more touchdown added on top.
Not many better ways, Mike, than to create some excitement amongst your fan base than to have a great home opener. Every team works all off-season. They stress it during training camp. Let's get off to a great start, and then all of a sudden you're able to do it in front of your home crowd. Man, this has been a really impressive performance.
Hardman now to return it. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Jackson now to throw on first down. And he gets that to Hardman. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the fourth quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive. I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
Oh, a teardrop throw there off his back foot. It's complete. Now whistles and timeout. Go figure. Not sure the point of this. You can stop it. 4 seconds left in the game. Here's first and 10.
180. Hey, sit hard. 180. Go ahead. 13. Sit hard.
One last shot now for Jackson. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end. So this one in the win column for the Jets. They move to